Nasdaq 25,000. Why that target? I want to show you what happened in 1999 from October, the end of October. So the end of October, the Nasdaq was at, the closing price was 2637.44. The high made in March of 2000 was 4816.35. That is 82.6% move. So what would a Nasdaq 25,000, what would a 82.6% move look like from the close here? 15,850.47. So if the market made it a similar percentage-wise move, it would be at 28,942, equals an 82% move from the October close. Now, November through March is the strongest seasonal period for the stock market in general, and I'm not necessarily bullish. I think the market ought to pull back. I don't think it should make this move, but markets have the tendency to go parabolic, and we have to think in terms of percentages and what it can do and what's done in the past. The 57% move would have it at 25,000. So instead of thinking in terms of point values, you have to back up and look in terms of percentage values and what's possible, because you don't want to be surprised by these moves. You want to think about the market in terms of how far up it could go and how far down it could go at different volatility ranges than we're currently trading. So 20,000 Nasdaq would be a 26% move. This looks pretty realistic given the time period we're in, the volatility we're in, the liquidity we're in. A lot of bearish fundamentals in my mindset, so I have to guard against my bearish fundamentals based on liquidity and what the market could do this time of year. I'm just as ready to short this market as I am go long this market with my algorithms, but I want to be prepared for moves in each direction and just how far this market could move over the next 6 months. Not going to be surprised if it does this. I'm also not going to be surprised if it does this. So we have the Fed taper coming up, potential rise in interest rate, potential inflation being more than transitory, and a lot of fundamental factors that no one even knows about yet. As we go into the end of the year and the beginning of 2022, there'll be new fundamentals that we don't even know about yet, and so it's not possible to know all the fundamentals. So the market could go in either direction, and as I trade my long short algos, I have to be prepared. I have to open my mind to go beyond what I think it should do and think about what it could do. And so I wanted to share this video with you. Certainly possible to hit Nasdaq 25,000. The market just feels like it's in melt-up mode. Also, you can note that the market can have 10 and 20% drops. It's hard to see that in this time period, but you could still have 10 and 20% drops and still do this, what it did during the Dotcom Bubble. If you're not familiar with the Dotcom Bubble, the market went to bubble mode in 1999 through March of 2000 and then crashed pretty hard. And so that's the history of that. And we could see the same thing. You kind of have to look at this on a log scale too to get the same effect. The point values tend to expand. So wanted to share this with you, what's possible. Be careful shorting this market. Be careful picking a direction and sticking to it. Using leverage and adding to those losers. And we prefer to trade short-term algorithms that can go in either direction.